We're catching up on Fable Legends here at the Best of Xbox Showcase, and I've got Ben here, lead content designer. And can you first of all tell us, we've got 5 stations here, which is sort of like the big reveal of E3 for you guys. There's a 5th player in the mix. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So yeah, Fable's always tried to do cool things with co-op gameplay. It's always been a big part of what we've done. As well as providing a rich single-player experience, we've always wanted the other player to join in, right? And we did a little bit of that Fable 2 and Fable 3, kind of want to take that to the next level. So we did 4-player co-op, but that's been done as well. So we kind of like, what do we really do to stretch it? And that's the villain. So Lionhead, a lot of people will know Bullfrog, who came before, a lot of like Peter Molyneux, and a lot of those guys all came out of that. And Dungeon Keeper is a big thing for Bullfrog. So a lot of the way of thinking about Fable Legends is bits of Dungeon Keeper and bits of Fable. So you've got 4 heroes all working together against one dastardly mastermind who's like a dungeon master looking over all the levels.
Is there more to that game? Is it just to mess with your friends, or will you be able to sort of grow better as that and level up as a Dungeon Keeper?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So people who play RPGs are very used to leveling up their heroes, and actually Fable fans from like Fable 1 will be pleased to know we're playing more of that kind of leveling game back in. Some of that went away maybe with Fable 3. We're kind of bringing some of that RPG stuff back to the fore. And the villain has all that treatment too. So a hero, he might go, hey, I got some treasure and I've unlocked a new sword, or I can buy some armor, that kind of thing. A villain, well, he gets new creatures, or he can train his creatures to do new special attacks and mix up whole new types of things to bring into his army and really surprise any heroes that wander into his domain.
I'm just curious about the structure of this. Like, how do you know which kind of Dungeon Keeper guy you get, and do you level up? Do you meet? Is there matchmaking, or how does it work out, or do you get something extra for perhaps beating someone who's very good at it and has better monsters?
Yeah, so a lot of that, exactly. You said it just as well as I could. There you go.
Yes, that's all you need to say.
So the heroes could play, anyone could play the game on their own if they wanted to. So you could, as a single player guy, go, hey, I'm going to play Fable Legends, and you'd have 3 AI sidekicks, and you'd have an AI villain, right? And he'd be going through the campaign, and you'd play the story mode, and you could experience it all like that if you wanted to. But any of those guys could be replaced by a human being. And they could be your friends, you invite them over Xbox Live, play together, maybe just 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe everybody, it's up to you. But you could also be match made against random people. And then we use Xbox Live to find an appropriate skilled player for you, and you'll get rewards for beating them that you could then spend on, like extra experience points for your hero to upgrade their skills as well.
Because I can imagine there being sort of like, you want to test yourself against the best, sort of the best villain in Fable Legends. So it's sort of the top ranked villain. That's something you want to test yourself against?
Yeah, that would be awesome. And we really want to have villains go to town on really customizing the way they play, right? So they can unlock creatures and upgrade their creatures, but also traps and other special abilities, right? So when you go into a level, maybe it doesn't look like the level the last time you played it, because there's been a villain in here and he's moved around some walls, he's put some gates in here, he's lowered those gates. When you go through, bam, up it comes behind you, locks you in a space, and that's completely different to what happened last time you came here.
I guess story is one of those things that sort of, how do you treat story then? I noticed that there's a lot of chatting going around with these characters. Is that how you want to treat story as well?
Yeah, so we kind of got a couple of approaches. So the kind of usual Fable approach, there's NPCs, you'll be in town, they'll give you a quest, off you go, maybe they come along the quest with you. So that kind of traditional Fable approach. We've layered on top of that like a hero chatter system. So each hero will know things about the quest they're on, about where you are in the world, and bring a different hero on the quest. When they talk about things that are going on, you'll get a whole new perspective. Hey, bring this hero, bring that hero, maybe those two, they don't get on. So you get to see a bit about their personality that maybe you didn't get if you brought a different combination of heroes. So replaying the quest with different guys will really give you like the full richness of the experience.
What's the concept there? You pick heroes, is that basically what kind of heroes you want to support you if you're single player, or is there sort of you get more companions, or how does it work?
So yeah, you can choose from a whole range of heroes. They kind of have a defined style and personality, and hey, you push it a little bit that bit, do some customization, but you know, this guy Sterling, he's always going to be a suave, daring-do kind of character, right? Inga, she's always going to be a big, tough, armored person. Hey, you can customize that, but maybe you like the big armored stuff, so you swap. You want to swap Sterling behind and go and play Inga for a bit, and then you can unlock new gear for Inga, and kind of like bring up your whole roster of heroes.
There's a lot of that goes into sort of maintaining your heroes in that sense as well.
Yeah. So we want all the heroes to have like a whole loads of stuff out there to find that's just for them, cool new costumes for them, that kind of thing. So
Fable has always been sort of like a hero's journey. It's sort of bringing up from childhood. Is that the same approach you're taking in Fable Legends, or are you doing some things a little bit differently this time?
Yeah. So I don't want to do too many spoilers about the story.
Of course not.
Yeah, I get in a lot of trouble if I did that. But so because we've got like a whole group of heroes, and on each quest you could customize which heroes you were bringing, we kind of have to look at the story of more of heroes coming together. So there'll be a journey, but it'll be these guys who, when they start, they don't know each other. They're all just like, they're just a whole bunch of guys. So
it doesn't start at kindergarten?
Well, I don't know. I'm giving you a spoiler now, but yeah, we're looking more at the hero's journey being for a group of heroes and what they become as a team, rather than one guy's journey from this place to that.
So, I mean, I love Albion as a world. It's very whimsical, but still there's a serious tone to it. Will there be a lot of chickens in there?
There are always chickens, oh yeah. We've got chickens everywhere. So yeah, the team at Lionhead as well, I think, are all really recognise what a privilege it is to work with a game that's got a universe like Albion. Like, I love it. It's as exactly as you said, it supports such a range of tone. There's going to be like in one corner real serious drama, in another corner chickens, right? And chicken kicking, it's got to be Fable. It's got to have chicken kicking with multiplayer, right? It's not just chicken kicking; it's chicken football.
Is there actually like a football field where you can kick chickens into the...
So, not yet. I don't know. We're still in
DLC, right?
We're still in development, but it's just one of those cool things as we play the game as designers. One player kicked a chicken around, and then someone else kicked it back to you, like, is this chicken football? So that's just part of the fun of working in a game where you've got a universe like Albion.
Right. So you announced the beta is coming out this year.
Sorry?
You announced that the beta is coming out this year. But the game is coming out a little bit later. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, so the game's still in development, so we don't really have a release date yet, but as you said, if people go to fablelegends.com, they can sign up for information about the beta as soon as it's available.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.